I'm Sam Didier, art director for StarCraft II at Blizzard Entertainment. Well, this game, The Wings of Liberty, is based on Jim Raynor, the Terran campaign. You know, of course, Jim Raynor is one of the main characters in StarCraft, so he will, be around for the stories in future games. But the next campaign is going to be solely on the Zerg, the Heart of the Swarm. The one after that is going to be Legacy of the Void, which is Protoss. I can't really get into details necessarily about what those are, but you can imagine that what we did with Wings of Liberty for the Terrans, we're going to take to the Protoss and Zerg too. Maybe similar, maybe not so similar, but trying to make each campaign its own story in the trilogy. With StarCraft, we really wanted to kind of follow in the footsteps of what made StarCraft popular. It was a very fast game. It was very clean interface. That it had a strong single-player campaign. So we wanted to do exactly what we did there, but just bring it all the way into 12 years later into a proper sequel. So we went even in more depth on the single player. Our multiplayer we tweak even more to be more competitive and more user-friendly as well. So we make a game that we want to play, and so far we've been lucky enough that the games that we make that we like playing, a lot of people in the world have too. So we just stick to those same design philosophies, is make an awesome game and people will play it. And a lot of the things that we've tweaked, like the auto harvest, that to me, I know that there was some skill involved in the original one, but that just seems like something that we should update. That seems like a smart move. And so if a new user is playing using auto harvest and the pro is playing using auto harvest, who do you think is going to win? The pro. So I mean, just because two pros now have auto harvest, it doesn't make it doesn't necessarily make the game any less strategic, in my opinion. I'm not a pro though, but what we did is we added some more elements to the game to let them do a little bit more micro, like on all the command center now has the feature where you can use the ComSat, where you can view an area, or you can drop down a mule, which is a harvester. It harvests faster than the SCV. It doesn't stay around forever, but there's two choices. What do? I need to save enough money so I can do the ComSat because he may be coming in with Dark Templar, or do I use the mule and say I'm going to harvest more and then build something that will counteract? I mean, a lot of those types of decisions we've added in now that I think helps with the strategic value of the game, and where something like auto harvest, okay, it did, but that seems like something that could just be automated without sacrificing the gameplay. So far, I haven't heard a lot of complaints. I think we're going to remove the Protoss. Just not working out. I'm just teasing. No, really at this phase right now, it doesn't seem that there's any glaring things that are making the game unbalanced or this and that. So hopefully now it's just tweaking things and getting everything as perfect as possible. But I think we've passed that phase by now. We would have heard something if there was some big glaring issue, and hopefully we've corrected everything that has been, you know, people have sort of yelled about a little bit, and we fixed it. So I think we're in a really good spot right now. We have some really kind of original ideas on how we might do some new things for multiplayer, but there's always we're gonna have to build like what we did with Wings of Liberty for the Protoss and Zerg. So there will be new units, there'll be new characters, there'll be old returning characters and old units. Whether they make them into the multiplayer or if it's just single player like the Terran Wings of Liberty, we don't know for sure yet, but each one is going to be a big in-depth look at the specific race we're featuring.
Hell, it's about time.